Hey guys, my name is John Tiber. I am going to try something new. For years, I've posted reviews on TripAdvisor.com. It's more of a textual thing. I've expressed myself through words before. Now I'm going to combine words with video content so the user can experience at least my love for hotels and design in a little bit different manner that's more descriptive and kind of get inside my head a little bit too. But with that, I am staying at the Hotel Julian in downtown Chicago. It's 168 North Michigan Avenue, so an excellent location. There's a lot of old historic structures along this stretch. And this is no different. This is a beautiful building from the exterior. I think they've done a fantastic job in the lobby. I'm not going to video that right now, but they integrate the energy of a bar or restaurant with that of the hotel guest entrance experience, which elevates the level of energy, which I appreciate. This bathroom is nothing special other than it's clean. They didn't do anything to preserve the bathroom, obviously, because it wasn't here before, I don't believe, because it was the Atlantic Bank. But they would do what you would typically do in a historic rehab. You put in the typical vintage tile, subway tile around. But I really do like the light in here. Obviously, light in mirrors, very common these days. But really high quality shower experience. Some people like tubs. I like showers. I just feel they're cleaner. Actually, I think tubs are really kind of gross. But I like the glass. I always like to feel clean. Nice European style bathroom. This is a really nice addition here, which is a nice little heater. For an old historic building, it's really very tech enabled. I walk in here at night, the light turns on with a motion detector. You got multiple options. It's fantastic. The thing I don't like about this, that could go. Good mirrors, fantastic heavy barn door. I like the opaque glass so you can tell if somebody's in there, but this door is, a lot of times people go cheap on this. This one is nice and solid and heavy. On the armoire, so this is really interesting. They chose not to build in closets, which I'm fine with. I actually prefer the armoire. You're able to see through it. I like the transparency of the glass, and I'll move over to this section too. It's a little bit tight in this area, but there's your refrigerator again with the glass front. Really like to be able to see what's inside. We got to be more open and transparent as a society, and our hotel experience shouldn't be any different. Nicely lit back. This headboard has obviously inside reading lamps. I love the fact that there's no cords here with the exception of this, but really excellent plug placements on both sides of the bed and then also by the desk. Now I'm always going to lean towards less furniture, more built-ins. I just think it's cleaner. It's always cleaner under the way to clean and move things around. You don't hit your knees on things. Perfectly sized workspace, no complaints there. It's well lit. I like the change in elevation here in the color palette, but here, this chase is really something cool. Again, we're in a tight space, but I can't tell you, I've sat here probably more than any other hotel, like we're talking some auxiliary furniture. It's just really kind of a pleasure to sit down on this in front of the window, get some of the natural light coming in. This is easterly facing. Nice little lamp up here to shine down. And this isn't cheap. This is steel, so it can hold up a computer, your book, or even your elbow. So I have to say, with the exception of maybe some of the plugs and that stain, this place puts a lot of thought into it. So whoever, I think it's the Oxford group that developed this, but they put a lot of thought into it, maybe a little bit less of the corporate art, but the overall experience is really, really quite nice. Oh, I should comment on one more thing. You might not be able to tell, but these are really super high ceilings, what you might expect in an old vintage building. But the windows are fantastic. It's not flush there. You'll see kind of angles like this, then angles like that. That's a single window. But what's really unique about this hotel experience, you can open the window. That's kind of rare in a lot of hotel designs. So overall, I'm going to rate this. Again, it's tough to kind of equate cost during the winter because prices of hotel rooms go down so much. Oh, I forgot one last thing. Sleep experience, fantastic. I love the fact that it's you got the multiple pillow options, but I think some are softer while others are harder. So whatever the consumer wants, you're going to get here. But I'm going to rate on a 1 to 10 scale all of my hotel experiences, and I weighed a few different factors, and I'm going to include the cost of the room, the user experience, the amenities, like that's the fitness center and the main floor energy, those kinds of things. But all in all, as a whole package, I'm going to give this a straight up 8. That's an 8. That's pretty high on my kind of scoring scheme, I think, but I think this was really well thought out. They make the best for a small space, and it's quiet, it's solid, you don't hear anybody else from other rooms. So there you have it, an 8.